American. Today's topic is toxic blacksculinity and black women. I said I was going to go down the line, and I'm going down the line. Anyway, we already know toxic blacksculinity and white girls are. As soon as they see a white girl try to be black, she jumps to the front of the line. You do understand that about what Hollywood's trying to do, right? They hate marriage. They hate couples. They love lonely women in the end. And who's the most loneliest women on the planet? Damn it, you are. Oh, man. Black women. I go to Denny's. I go to IHOP. I go to a freaking visit somebody at the hospital and nobody's visiting you. All you black women are lonely. Nobody likes you. Can't nobody stand you. How did it get to this? I mean, I am the Make Sense Again American, and I'm going to try to make sense out of all this. But, I mean, seriously, how did it get to you that nobody wants to marry the black woman? Nobody wants to be with the black woman. Nobody wants to claim the black woman. Only her son. That's my mama. That's my mama. Don't say nothing bad about my mama. And that's it. So he makes you feel like a king. And if you can have 13 sons, you'll feel like a queen. Damn, you just have this kingdom. Bunch of Jekylls serving underneath you, though. I don't understand you, but let's give it a shot. A long time ago, when I was a little kid, we had the rerun channel. And no, not rerun what's happening, but I'm talking about there was a bunch of sitcoms and there was a bunch of reruns. And one of the reruns I saw was That's My Mama. And some guy walks in, he got the goatee on and a big afro and a hat with a feather in it. And he walking in doing his jive walk, and he's just shucking and jiving and just walks inside the barber shop. It was a barber shop. And behind him was an extremely attractive girl, her real hair, dark skin. She walking and talking just like him. And he says, you know, things like back in the 70s, they would say, you jive turkey. And she'd turn around and say, he is a jive turkey. And he would start dancing, and she'd start dancing with no music, because black people love dancing with no music. I swear you people have music in your heads. But anyway, he's dancing with no music. So she's snapping her fingers, dancing with no music. And the crowd is laughing, and everybody's laughing. And I'm thinking, well, now this is not an episode of I Dream of Jeannie. See, because when Larry Hagman, which played the general or the astronaut, he had mannerisms. Barbara Eden, who played Jeannie, did not follow him in his mannerisms. So it's just really crazy how every time something's popular, the woman backed up. The only time, I'll tell you this, the only time a man could be a man and only like 1% of women wanted to get in was breakdancing. The men would breakdance, but all they did was dance. It had nothing to do with their personality, so that's why. But I'm just saying, as far as black women stepping to the side and saying, okay, this ain't for me, I'm just going to spectate. That was what you were supposed to do, is spectate. The boys were breakdancing, and they would, but then, you know, if boys are breakdancing, it wasn't a culture thing. I mean, white kids are breakdancing, Hispanic kids, Puerto Rican kids, everything like that. So everybody was enjoying the breakdance. But I'm just saying, as far as women joining in, you weren't joining in. No, you weren't. You were sitting on the sidelines, watching and spectating. That's all I wanted to say. Let me get back to this, though. It turns into craziness because as you get older, you realize throughout all the music that you like, you had Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige was the Taylor Swift of the black community. There was no man that's going to listen to Mary J. Blige. No man. Just like today. No guy saying, I got to hear Taylor Swift. Unless he's a trailer trash Swift. Or he's just a homosexual kid. But no man's gonna wear the Taylor Swift t-shirt. No man today. And this was back then. No black man was going to wear Mary J. Blige. I'm sure they had a profound respect for her. She's a good girl. Her music was really, really good. And she was the Taylor Swift of the black community back then. But the thing that she did wrong was that in all her videos, she dressed like a thug. She never got her sex appeal out. She never did any of that. She dressed like a thug. Why the hell would you do that? And so it's crazy how you women act like men, dress like men. Now if you can only talk like men, that didn't take long. Little Kim came out. She started talking like a man, talking to the point about her vagina hole, to what she's going to do with her mouth and tonsils, and all the way up to blasting people. That didn't take long at all. Now you got a bunch of women that followed her and followed all these role models talking about, I'm going to get me a man when I'm 30. You ain't getting a man, period. Let me give you some logic, women. A dick is easy to find. A man is hard to find. You're not gonna find a man, but you'll always find dick. Damn, that was easy. Shit. All you do was open the door and hold a sign on your head and put a bag over your head and put a sign on your chest, and all of a sudden you got all these men in front of you. No. It's just a bunch of dick. No man. Excuse me. So, in closing, you will be lonely. You will not have cats because you don't like cats. You will watch reruns and episodes of Martin, and you'll act like Shanae. The crazy part is that if I wanted to go ahead and talk about toxic masculinity with women, why is it that whenever you lesbians become lesbians, you act like a man? I mean, you act like that guy. I can't even meet your personality yet. It hasn't came through yet. Let me tell you something about beautiful women. Beautiful women don't need personality. When they're really gorgeous and they're fresh, 23, 24 years old, and they're dynamite with no kids, so they can't talk to me about their experience being a mother. They're just single women doing single life things. They have no personality. My job is to make you laugh. Your job is not to make me smile or keep me compelled to thinking that, I'm going to go ahead and intrigue this guy. She doesn't have to. All she had to do was show up and bring her vagina. Did you bring a vagina? Let's have a great time. So when she gets older and she's 32, which is old woman years, because women spoil in banana years. I mean, usually they spoil in dog years, but no, women go bad. Women, it's when they hit the wall, they hit the wall. And women go bad. I don't care if black don't crack. It don't matter. It's still hitting the wall. It's going to crack regardless. Sooner or later, you're out of there. So when women are beautiful and they become older, they have to have their own personality. You have to have it. You now have to have a personality. Are you smart, intriguing? Are you hot-tempered? Are you combative? Or do you like to smile a lot? Or do you just think the world is a great place? Things like that. You got to find yourself because nobody's dating you anymore. Now we got to go ahead and see the real you. I've seen plenty of beautiful girls and they just be real quiet and they listen a lot because what are they going to do? Intrigue me with anything? They're idiots. And I'm sorry, but they are. They used to be hot, but now you're just some chick that got old. You're just some older girl. I've watched them drop. Come on, I'm 50 years old. I've watched them drop. Well, black women, even though blacks don't crack, all that does is just dignify or pretty much puts a stamp on more dick. Oh, shit. I'm 37 years old and I still look like I'm 29 and I'm getting all these young boys and I'm getting a bunch of men coming over. They don't want you, okay? Something's wrong with you. You ever watch Telemundo and see those women? And when they're interviewing, and those women are marriage material. Men look at those women like, damn, they're really beautiful. They pick the hottest girls for a reason. Ratings. It's not like America where we have to get the lesbian woman with the bald head and the blue hair to do the interview. It's all about diversity. No, when it comes to Telemundo, put on the skinny, tight skirt and get to smiling. Here's a microphone. And if you got nothing to say, start dancing. I mean, but you look at those women and they're just really beautiful. They're classy. They don't act like men. You're acting like a man and you're not a man. You think you a homie and you're not a homie. Stop acting like you're a man. Toxic masculinity has affected you and it's killing you. It's literally tearing you aside because it's tearing you apart because it's just one woman after the next is being hit with that. And there was a girl, I think her name was Tisha or something, but the Honorable Tamasha Salahamed had said that she had got into an altercation with a woman and the woman shot. I mean, that's what black men do. After a fight, they usually whip out the gun. I don't know why she did that, but that's toxic masculinity there too. The reason I bring up toxic masculinity is because nobody's ever going to talk about it. No white liberal professor's going to talk about it, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. I still got some time to kill, but and I haven't hit work yet, but I'm trying to, still get it through your heads, ladies. You're not fellas. I mean, whenever you start, back in the 90s when I was, talking to black girls and I would try to date them, and they would start to laugh and, what the fuck is that? What the hell is you doing? I'd have to talk like a black man. And it's so easy to talk to a black woman. You do understand that, right? That all I got to do is talk to 6 black guys, get to laughing with them, and all of a sudden I know everything about you, Shaquandria. I know everything about you, okay? There's nothing that they haven't said that you ain't said. All right, it's in your music. All you do is talk about, your pussy, my pussy the best, put it to the test, throw it on my breast, ain't got nothing less. I mean, that's it. So you can, and then what's sad, and you want to hear something really sad, is when I date black girls, I could cuss. I could actually disrespect you. I can say, man, I'm going to put it on that ass, man. I'm going to tear that pussy up. It's disgusting. You're supposed to demand respect, but now you're just a black chick that acts like a man. And we're supposed to be the most comfortable with you. You're actually our safe space, okay? A safe space is whenever, let's see, when I'm at a strip club, I can grab bitches' asses, I can spank them hoes, I can throw money on them, I can say, damn, bitch, you fine. Oh, damn. You could go, I've said the most grossest, funniest things. I try to be the life of the party. But I can't do that at the office. I can't. However, I could do that around black women. I could say anything, and let's just be honest, you won't and don't get offended. You don't. You keep going to these male comedians, and they talk this way. And they say, yo, pussy steak. Man, I was right there. And you're laughing along with them. And this motherfucker did this, and this faggot did. They are really intense. And then the female comedian gets up there, and she's crass. It's a lot of just Richard Pryor, just reincarnated. It's not even, to be honest, I've never found black comedy funny, unless you're really funny. When I found Eddie Murphy funny, I found him hilarious. But then again, the year was 1980 something, and I was 12. So maybe it really, I watched it again, thinking I would have a great time, and it wasn't funny. It's just not laugh out loud funny. It really, really wasn't. Cat Williams is funny. You can still laugh at Cat Williams. The man is gifted. I'm not going to lie. And you want to hear something? He didn't say anything crass. He talks about life events and things that go on. He talks about culture, a little politics. He's good. But now he doesn't really get crass. Now if he does, write in the comments what joke he said. But I don't remember him talking about the odor or anything. An odor of a woman or him beating a woman down and beating her up with the sex drive. I just don't see it. Interesting though. So I guess, yeah, and I didn't even see that coming, but I just thought I'd make an observation. Well, anyways, ladies, black ladies hit with toxic masculinity, how do you solve the solution? Go backwards. Listen to Stephanie Mills, Stephanie Murdoch's, or listen to Whitney Houston again. Go backwards. You have to. What are you gonna do? Keep going forward with this Bad Baby or what's her name, Megan Thee Stallion, or even Lizzo? It's ridiculous. You're not a man. And as long as you're pretty today, that don't matter. And you can actually change men to not talk this way around you. You know you could do that, right? Because in case you didn't know, your black king wouldn't dare talk that way to a white girl. He wouldn't talk about pussy odor and things like that with a white girl present. He wouldn't do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. So what does that say about you? That he'll watch what he says around her, but not around you? Damn. It's like that. Like he gonna just, oh, she's just a white girl. How you doing, young lady? But as soon as he see you, damn, that ass fat. What kind of shit is that? Huh? That don't make no sense. Like I said, since you have toxic masculinity, you speak the language, you walk the walk, you talk the talk, I guess you enjoy it. I was watching a video from T.I., and there was there was a bartender beating up a girl in Dallas. He was a white guy, she was a black girl. And T.I. said, he looks at the camera, he said, man, you fellas need to step up your game. Man, y'all need to step your game up. And then a girl was watching it. She like, man, that's true. We got to step our game up. I'm like, she sounds just like T.I. It's like, I haven't even met her yet. I can't meet her till she's 47 and got to bring her realness out. But now she's lonely. Nobody wants her. She's used up 5 kids. That's a wrap. It's over. I don't want you no more. Oh, and comes to find out you come out to be a really nice young lady. But you ain't young lady no more. You're just a nice 48-year-old. Talking about I'm lonely, I need a man. They keep trying to tell you don't need a man. They keep trying to embed in your head so that you can believe that crap, that you don't need a man. Yeah, you do. Because for some reason you're really mad that she over there got a man. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I think I'm done. This to make sense again, American. If this don't make sense, please contradict, but I make all the sense in the world. I really, really feel for you older black women. And I try to tell young, gorgeous black girls, and I know them. Stop acting like a man. But as soon as that song come up, they know the lyrics, they know the dance, and they talk about gunplay and shooting, and I'm gonna get the pussy, and I'm gonna chase the hoes, and I'm gonna get this paper, get the bag. Come on, you act like a man, and you don't think you think that's attractive? The only thing attractive is the body. You have great bodies, ladies. Delectably cute bodies. You can change us. Instead, you turning into us. You literally eliminate all kinds of options when you do that. You have to start changing us. You could literally say, you're not going to speak to me like that. No. I don't know how many Boquishas you spoke to, but I'm Yolanda, and you're not going to talk to me like that. Oh, my bad. Oh, shoot. He's going to step up his A game. Because even in the little Facebook videos, those little mini movies, they're like, damn, baby, I see you got that skirt on. See your legs are shaved. She should cut that shit off. But like I said, they keep doing it improvs, and they're getting views and likes, and so it's okay. This is an extra note, but I kind of find it sad that those Facebook improvs have all those up and coming Facebook superstars, young black men, dark skin, all white girls. That's it. A couple of Puerto Ricans, all white girls. That's it. A couple of Canadian chicks. I think this is one Canadian. She went Canada. All white girls. Don't matter. There's no dark skinned black girl, and you keep giving that shit views. They putting you to the side. They're putting you to the side. They're putting you to the side. All right. On that note, this is the Make Sense Skin American. If what I say don't make sense, let me know. But it makes all the sense in the world to me. Hit me back.